Are you starting to regret coming to play?
Hey, innkeeper, that beer? Davon hätte ich gern noch mehr, bitte.
God, why?
My luck keeps up, it all...
Sir Vaculin,
Bien sûr.
where does the name Brabant...
That is simple. My compat, one day, I showed, or would you rather hear how I saved the king?
Arezzo.
And so it was. That is where Enguerrand arranged his fall. Out of nowhere, the enemy appeared on our... But I saw a gap in the enemy's main phalanx.
Wasn't that rather risky?
Un chevalier français.
I reckon King Sigismund would think otherwise.
That was completely different. Alors, I caught them. My attacks sowed confusions in the enemy's rank. And that is how we won the fight. No doubt you had no inkling at Maleshov what a night.
A bold maneuver.
Quite right. Just as Monsieur Chapon says, our Dantes...
So, you disobeyed your command. Your attack could have ended in a total fiasco.
I hear this. In short, I saw an opportunity and took it.
What did your commander have to say?
He made me a knight and sent me to...
I reckon he wanted to get you out of his hair.
Do not talk no sense.
What other feat?
Oh, many, mon ami. It would take a week to recall. On the Italian field, we surrounded, we were at his... But just then,
That was a weak throw anyway.
You went...
Mais non! You cannot reason. And observed, I mounted my... As I rode away by ship, thinking we were trying to break... But while the English were... I saved many men from certain death, but...
That is indeed. But you were just trying to...
I wanted to break Rion, but as I say, I may readily follow. Stick close to me, Henri.
How did you...
With Providence, as I came to the court from the field of... Because, and remember this, but the king was in a bad mood, and maybe I thought the news of our victory...
How could you tell him if he...
Ha! I climbed up to his balcony into his... And lo and behold, the king was writhing and gasping. Wasting not a moment, I dashed over to him. In return, the king bestowed on me the title. Unfortunately, though...
And it's all mine.
What happened?
Well, perhaps I shall tell you...
Tell me what happened at court.
A major setback and...
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Oui, I suffered a combination of...
Luckily and...
En aucun cas. These two great knights were in a legal dispute over an estate. But above all, when he had raped her. Why? First, they jousted. Legris thought victory was in his grasp. Even so, Legris refused. And if you promise not to tell...
Tell me the secret.
Bien. As I say, the Carouge kept a blessed blade, an instrument of divine... So, I had several copies made, and that is how I first came into wealth.
Ah!
You still have a lot to learn, mon ami. It was one of the greatest things I ever saw, and I have half of friends came to watch. I later told the story to... I could have written it myself.
You were in...
Of course. My birthplace gave me an arrival. That is, until I persuaded all the ships he bought sank in a time. Of course, he wrongly blamed me, but my advice was sound. I told him as much.
A sea voyage from France to Africa.
A risk, perhaps. But a man must think big if he wants to achieve greatness, no?
Oh, big-eyed storms, pirates, sea... You should have tried the Baltic trade route.
You are right. But that is under Hanseatic Africa, mon ami. That is the land of opportunity. Just imagine sailing further and trading directly with African kings. Cutting out all of those middlemen. Remember this?
What was the hunting?
We were out in the royal... There had long been rumors about it. I set off after it, pierced its flank. When I arrived, it turned out that I fell out of her favor, and all the...
Christ almighty.
I did not. It was the...
That's nonsense.
Oh.
Hunting dogs are trained to go after game. They'd never... You must have made the mistake, and...
Well... Normally, that would be true, of course, but the answer was given. No doubt they gave me a misfortune like that, which could. But the other lords were afraid of.
Tell me about Brabant.
Quite far. Oui. Then you sail down the Rhone, Anvers, Bruxelles, above the Dukes of Burgundy and the Imperial. But like everywhere else,
How did you end?
leaving the court with. I traveled a lot, spending. When I learned that l'Empereur Charles.
So people in foreign countries.
Bien sûr. It was. I bought the abandoned Misco, and for a time I settled here too. But even here, fate did not. For how better to make King Wenceslas? Victory was assured, but the burghers had stripped of my possessions. I languished.
Sir Vaclin, I'm surprised how.
Where do you think? Perhaps I have already mentioned that I am guided by Providence. I can communicate almost every. I now speak French, German, Italian, Latin, Hungarian, and Czech.
Thanks for sharing your story. What do you think of our.
Well, I cannot say I expect, but a man must accept his.
What do you think is.
Le Chevalier Yann? Well, that takes a lot more.
I can't get Catherine out of my head. I'm sure you have more experience of love than me.
Ah, you're right. But for my tastes, Mademoiselle Catherine is of.
That's not really what I meant.
Là est la question. I had the feeling something terrible happened to.
So do I.
I have no idea. But she is fond of you, if you ask me. Try.
Oh, come on.
I am a good judge of people.
What do you think of Sir Hinnet?
Ah, le diable sec.
You think so?
My instinct.
How do you get on with Jan?
Oh, those two. Once in Kuttenberg, I heard, but he was wrong. There is no.
How do you get on with Sir...
Oh, young Lord Chapon may be inexperienced and hot. Needless to say, he has not managed to beat. Godwin and Jiska can also play. Ah, and that dip.
Have you met Godwin?
The priest who is very skilled with a sword. In addition, he can play chess, and in drinking wine, he beats even the best Frenchmen.
Have you had the chance to meet my half-brother yet?
Samuel. It is strange that he joined Europe.
What do you think of Kubienka?
A good warrior. But.
I don't think...
And that is just the problem.
About this Tell me.
Ah, mon ami, poorly. After all, I had to live up to my I thought it would be enough to stop.
Only no...
Précisément. I, who fought in 5 countries.
What other countries have you fought in?
In Italy. In the meantime, however, I can pass on some of my...
I'd like to learn.
It will take some time acquiring my art, especially now when I have been injustly stripped. So...
Every day, like this one.
Zizka!
Courage.
I bring bad news from Kuttenberg. Eric's soldiers and the town rabble have torched the... Fortunately, we saved most of the people. But I doubt they can form an alliance with us now.
Fuck. Where are they now?
Samuel and the rabbi took those who survived to Colleen.
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon and decide what...
Well, Samuel said he wants to be around for that.
I see. But if he... Oh well, at least...
All right.
Good day to you.
You told me to come back for...
Yes, yes.
I can hurry.
They won't wait. My secret... No problem. You want more? Game is best. But dog, alright too.
So I can bring you almost anything, and you...
From anybody.
I'd like to learn...
It will take, but they'll give me few.
Henry, you have no idea how glad I am to see you alive and all in one piece. I was really worried about you. It's good she heard my pleas.
Thanks for putting in a good word. Lots of violence and death.
God damn! What?
I don't know if... Simply... The worst part came when the gate fell. It was as if the bloody gates of perdition opened for a moment.
God protect us! God damn it!
I'm always glad to fight by your side. But you wouldn't have changed anything there. All we could do was try to hold back Eric's people as long as... See, there's a hidden tunnel inside it, leading out of the city.
Fucking tunnels! What about Liechtenstein?
He's fine. And he managed to get...
Praise God! He's from an old and glorious... The main thing is you got out. I was...
No need to thank me.
I beg to disagree. First and foremost, be it known that if you... And secondly, I have a hunting bow that has no equal in the province. It can fell the mightiest buck deer.
I'm honored.
According to legend, this bow belonged by right.
What are you saying?
When I found out that Yobs would gladly leave me locked up, it got my blood up. So, to pay him back, and it was immediately clear to me that
That is certainly...
it'd be great to try that bow out, right? Wine, bacon, what?
We only went hunting together once.
Yeah, but it was memorable. Don't tell me you wouldn't like to do it again. But first duty, then some...
Where'd you learn how to...
Well, where would you... It's the result of years of practice. If they have two legs. But I have to admit, it... That's why... And then, my aim...
Could you repeat?
Head like to get you... The winner's any idiot. So if you're not... You may not win.
would you like?
What more do they want? This'll have to be enough. I'm all done in.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt? Pleasure doing business. Take care.